Hi everyone, welcome to my game of the month for May 2024. This is Ikenaga vs Honda from the final round of the 37th Rio Class 3 tournament. Playing center is Ikenaga Takashi, ranked 6th dan, and playing gote is Honda Kei, also ranked 6th dan. Both players have already secured the promotion to Class 2, and this game will determine the winner of Class 3, who is granted a place in the final tournament to determine a challenger for the Rio title match. It would be either player's first appearance in the final tournament, so this game is a high-stakes showdown. The opening begins with pawn to 7-6, pawn to 8-4, pawn to 2-6, pawn to 8-5, bishop to 7-7, pawn to 3-4, silver to 6-8, gold to 3-2, gold to 7-8, bishop takes 7-7 promotes, silver takes. This is the bishop exchange opening. In this move order, Sente often refrains from playing pawn to 2-5. In some variations, it might be a point for Sente to keep the option of developing the knight and then attacking the knight to 2-5, or simply to save this one move and play a more valuable move elsewhere on the board. To be honest though, I basically don't understand this nuance. The game proceeds with silver to 2-2, silver to 3-8, silver to 6-2, pawn to 3-6, pawn to 6-4, silver to 3-7. Ikenaga plays the rapid advancing silver strategy, responding to Honda's intention to play reclining silver. Silver to 6-3, silver to 4-6, silver to 3-3. It seems that by using this move order, Ikenaga does not intend to attack right away. Instead, he begins to make his castle with king to 6-9, pawn to 7-4, king to 7-9, knight to 7-3, pawn to 6-6, gold to 7-2, gold to 5-8, rook to 8-1, gold to 6-7. At this moment, Ikenaga has already completed a Yagura castle, but Honda can still choose between multiple different options. He could go for a right king strategy with king to 6-1 followed by king to 7-2, or he could castle in the center with king to 5-2, and in the game he chooses a third option with king to 4-2. Because the rapid advancing silver strategy often aims for an attack on the third file, one disadvantage of this move is that the king strays closer to the danger compared to the 5-2 square. Nevertheless, this isn't a bad move by any means, and in the game, Ikenaga continues building his formation with pawn to 9-6, pawn to 1-4, pawn to 1-6, pawn to 9-4. And in this position he finally advances his pawn to 2-5, possibly aiming for pawn to 3-5, which Honda defends with silver to 4-4. The meaning of this move is to restrain Ikenaga's attack. If he exchanges his rook pawn with pawn to 2-4, pawn takes, rook takes, then Honda could counterattack with bishop drop 3-8. And the horse promotion is guaranteed because even if Ikenaga defends with bishop drop 5-8, Honda's attack is working after pawn drop 2-7, so this would be no good for Ikenaga. In the game, Ikenaga completes his castle with king to 8-8, and after silver to 5-4, pawn to 5-6, although Honda could continue a move like king to 5-2, he decides to play actively with pawn to 6-5, and Ikenaga captures this pawn. If Honda makes a horse with bishop drop 3-9, rook to 3-8, bishop to a4 promotes, then Ikenaga could respond with pawn to 6-4, making a threat of pawn to 5-5, and this might be uncomfortable for Honda. In the game, Honda recaptures the pawn with his knight, and if silver to 6-8, then pawn drops 6-6, so Ikenaga can only escape to 6-6, which enables Honda to drop a pawn to 6-4, supporting his knight. Although Ikenaga now has a pawn in hand, Honda's knight activation has forced the silver to advance to 6-6, weakening Ikenaga's castle. Furthermore, it's not clear that Ikenaga can use the initiative to make an effective attack. For example, if he proceeds with silver to 5-5, then after silver takes, pawn takes, silver to 6-3, Honda's position would still be satisfactory. So what should Ikenaga do? In the game, he forges ahead with pawn to 5-5, silver to 6-3, pawn to 3-5, pawn takes, bishop drop 5-6. A great bishop drop. I think it's very important that Ikenaga has a pawn in hand, because against a defense like gold to 3-3, Ikenaga could make an edge attack with pawn to 1-5, pawn takes, pawn to 2-4, pawn takes, pawn drop 1-2, and it's only because of this pawn that Ikenaga's attack would succeed. In the game, Honda chooses attack over defense with pawn to 9-5, but after pawn takes, it appears that Honda doesn't have enough attacking power to break through. One possible continuation might be pawn drop 9-7, and if king takes, maybe pawn to 7-5. whereas after lance takes, pawn to 8-6, pawn takes, rook takes, pawn drop 8-7, rook to 8-1, although Honda would pass the initiative back to Ikenaga, he could aim for pawn drop 9-4 followed by bishop drop 8-5 to get Ikenaga's lance. In the game, instead of 9-7, Honda drops his pawn to 9-6, but ultimately this makes a big difference because Ikenaga doesn't have to respond to this dangling pawn. He proceeds with pawn to 2-4, pawn takes, rook takes, and after lance takes 9-5, Ikenaga defends with a pawn drop to 9-8, leaving no avenue for Honda to continue his attack in the current position. Because Ikenaga is about to break through on the second file, the game is becoming dangerous for Honda. He makes an early escape to 5-2, and although it would seem natural to attack with bishop to 2-3 promotes, I think that Honda could put up a good fight with silver to 3-3. If the rook escapes to 2-8, then the game would immediately turn around with pawn drop 2-7, rook takes, bishop drop 4-9, rook to 2-6, gold takes 2-3, dragon takes, bishop takes 6-7 promotes, gold takes, bishop drop 3-4, making a devastating fork on the dragon as well as the gold. And the dragon cannot escape to 3-2 because of gold drop 4-2, and this would be a disaster for Ikenaga. So in this position, Ikenaga might be forced to capture the silver with his horse, and after knight takes, pawn drop 3-4, pawn drop 2-3, rook to 2-8, Ikenaga can capture the knight to gain 2 pieces for 1, but I think that Honda can make a powerful counterattack with bishop drop 4-9, aiming to take out the gold on 6-7. In this position, it would make a big difference that Ikenaga's rook is literally and metaphorically back on its starting square. At the moment when the rook had good chances to be promoted to a dragon, I think that this development could be considered a lost opportunity. In the game, Ikenaga remains patient with rook to 2-8. Now, Honda goes on the attack with pawn at 8-6, and after pawn takes, he could make a joining pawn with pawn drop 8-5, pawn takes, and then a dangling pawn to 8-6. This is a very thematic strategy in static rook openings. In their post-game discussion, the players discuss knight to 7-7, but after bishop drop 3-9, rook to 3-8, bishop takes 6-6 promotes, gold takes, knight takes 7-7 promotes, king takes, rook takes 8-5, rook to 2-8, knight drop 6-5, it would be a difficult position to play. The players also discuss the possibility of king to 7-9, bishop drop 3-9, rook to 3-8, bishop takes 6-6 promotes, gold takes, silver drop 5-7, gold to 6-7, silver takes 4-6 promotes, pawn takes, silver takes 5-5. Although this would allow Ikenaga to make a fork with rook takes 3-5, Honda could carry on with knight to 3-3, rook takes 5-5, silver drop 4-4, trapping the rook. And after rook takes 6-5, pawn takes, pawn drop 6-4, silver takes, bishop drop 9-2, rook to 7-1, it would once again be a difficult position to play. In the game, Honda proceeds with pawn to 7-5. Ikenaga can't capture this pawn because of bishop drop 3-9, so instead he recaptures with his silver. If Honda makes the same bishop drop to 3-9, then after rook to 3-8, bishop takes 7-5 promotes, pawn takes, silver drop 6-6, Ikenaga could have a good countermeasure with rook to 2-8. For example, silver takes 5-5, silver takes, bishop to 2-3 promotes, gold takes, rook takes promotes, and Ikenaga would have the advantage because he would have succeeded in promoting his rook to a dragon. In the game, Honda defends with pawn drop 2-6, rook takes, bishop drop 4-8, pawn drop 3-7, and seeing this pawn drop, Honda now jumps his knight to 3-3, preparing to drop a pawn to 2-5 to block Ikenaga's rook. Even after pawn drop 6-6, you can make a counterattack with silver takes 5-5. But in the game, Ikenaga steps in with bishop to 2-3 promotes, pawn drop 2-5, horse takes 3-2, abandoning his rook to make a horse and to capture Honda's gold. Pawn takes 2-6, pawn drop 6-6. Although Honda currently holds a material advantage, Ikenaga has superior piece activity as well as king safety, and this pawn drop not only aims for Honda's knight, but also for a pincer attack against Honda's king. Honda tries to fight back with silver takes 5-5, hoping to promote his knight if Ikenaga captures the silver, but Ikenaga instead captures the knight. And after pawn drop 8-7, king takes, rook drop 5-9, silver takes 5-5, if Honda captures the silver, Then Ikenaga can drop a pawn to 5-6 and cut off Honda's dragon. In the game, Honda captures the knight, but Ikenaga defends solidly with silver drop 8-8. Ikenaga's king enjoys thick protection from all sides, and he will inevitably close in on Honda's king with pawn takes 6-4. There's little hope for either attack or defense, and seeing this move, Honda resigns the game. It was a difficult fight in the middle game, but Ikenaga ultimately prevailed by combining attack and defense. Thank you for watching.